Alright. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name is Eric, and we've got a Devs deck for you guys tonight. That's right, back to Devs decks. He actually has got quite a few decks out recently, so we're going to be playing quite a few decks. Yeah, might as well play some catch up, right? Go back and play them all. I know you all want to see them, and if I leave one out, someone's gonna be like, why didn't you play this one? So might as well play them all. But that gave me a few to pick from, and I was kind of excited to play the mono green. I've been seeing a lot of this like mono green Tron, and a lot of people are having a lot of fun with that deck, and I may look into that deck here soon. Maybe this will be the pilot of do I want to go down that mono green route? And I think that's kind of what Dev's got in mind here. Like, look at some of the cool things that you can do with Nissa. And tonight we're going to try to do those. If you want to check out the deck tech, don't forget to check the information icon above and go over and watch Dev's deck tech on the deck. But for right now, I am going to blaze through real quick. Ugin, man, I'm loving this. The fact that it's colorless and will destroy things, that is great. Nissa's the big one here though, right? Like Nissa, who shakes the world. She really does. She really does, right? I mean, just getting additional mana out of all of these forests. Oh, yeah. And then, what are we going to do with all that mana? Biogenic Ooze. Cast this? Why not? Carnage Tyrant. Enrace Forerunners. Looks good. The big deal here is Finale of Devastation. Search your library for a graveyard for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less and put it on the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. If X is 10 or more creatures you control, get +X until and gain haste until end of turn. So yeah, go get big dude. Everything else gets even bigger. Go get some. So like, go get Enrace Forerunner, right? And then seems good to me. Right? Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's look at the lower end of the curve here. Incubation Druid, Growth Chamber Guardian, Land of War Elves. A little bit of ramp here in Gift of Paradise. Seems good. Throw additional lands away with Vivian's Arcbow in the late game. Or, that's if we're not just turning them into 3/3s and beating people to death with them. This is so good. So good. Let's jump over to the sideboard real quick. I guess I got to mention Blast Zone, right? 3 copies of Blast Zone. This card's good, guys. Really good. Especially with like Wilderness Reclamation. You take it up to where you want it. Untap, pop it. It just out of nowhere. Cruel Harpooner. I like that card. Really good, to shoot things out of the air. Vivian's Arcbow. Vivian herself good at shooting things out of the air, along with taking out enchantments and artifacts and things like that. Carnage Tyrant, I mean, I keep saying it, he didn't get worse. I mean, he's still pretty good. Plaka Worm, I mean, sure. We untap with a Nissa. Plaka Worm sounds great. Sorcerer Spyglass. I mean, the Jeskai Super Friends deck kind of taking over, right? I mean, is that going to be a thing? We gotta worry about that deck, right? Yeah. I mean, it did really well, right? Let's jump into some gameplay. You feel no conflict in both of them playing great decks. There's room for both. It boils down to His gameplay video? Oh, he put out a gameplay video. Man, I've got to check that out. That's awesome. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to keep this hand because, I mean, worst case scenario, turn 3, we're scrying on our upkeep. Alright, well. Well, we did hit lands. You made a new song, first new track in several years. You think I might like it? I would love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Can you, like, post it on the Reddit somehow? Maybe a link to it? We'll see. I don't know how to receive that. I could have played the Blast Zone. I also could have played the Incubation Druid here, but I want to get as many taps with the treasure map as quickly as possible. I'm not worried about him gaining some life. If we get to going, we're going to hit really, really hard. Ooh. That's going to be a problem. Alright, so I'm going to stop in my upkeep. I'm going to put that on the bottom. And we get a forest anyway. Well, I mean, you know, these things happen. He's got 2 cards left in hand, though. Although he can pay 3 mana and sacrifice these and draw a card. Treasure map. He'll make a dude. Was playing Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot, huh? I mean, used to play it. It was fun. Do they still make that game? Like, do they still produce that game? Oh, I shouldn't have just naturally drawn there. Oh my goodness. All the forest in the world. Well, I mean, I can play Blast Zone and put a counter on it. I think we're probably going to be going for 3. Maybe. Yeah. Ugin can do some stuff here. The HD remake? Oh, okay. Hey, finally feels like we're getting back on track. It does. It does. I'm happy to be back streaming. I'm happy to have the move over and everything else, and just kind of settle into the new place. Like, this thing is good, but it's no Ratchet Bomb. Like, they force that first counter on you, right? They force it on you. Alright, so we're gonna put a counter on it. I guess we play Ugin. That's why I didn't stop at my upkeep there. Because we'd have... Oh, Spell Pierce. Really? Really? Whatever. Alright, alright. I mean, we're not dead. It's not over. It's not over. We still got the big stuff we wanna cast anyway. And Ugin tokens can help a lot. Oh, really? Maybe I should have. Let's put it on bottom. Let's go Ugin. I'm not wasting the treasures. Another counter spell. Sinister Sabotage. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's not getting the opportunity to activate these maps, though. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're getting close. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We just don't have enough dudes, though, right? Last Zone's only real weakness is tokens and 0 mana creatures, manlands and the like. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that leaves a lot of juicy targets. It does. It really does. You can kill tokens in a Dimir deck with a Diviner. Okay. This is rampant nothingness. Like, what do I go get? Ooze? And then just start making oozes? Maybe. I mean, one of the oozes won't get to swing because, like, haste will happen beforehand. I bet he's got a Spell Pierce. He's got a Spell Pierce, doesn't he? You know he's got a Spell Pierce. Alright. I could draw some card. Lana War Elf. Really? Alright. I'm doing it. This feels bad. But this is the point of the deck, right? Was to cast this for 10. X equals 10. Bam. Finale of Divination. Finale of Dev. Right? Right? Is that how you're supposed to do it? Come on, Dev. I'm going for it. Sad part is I don't know what I'm supposed to get. Search my library. We can get anything. Anything. Carnage Tyrant, Rawness. Sadly, I kind of want to just get a Growth Chamber Guardian and just start getting all the Growth Chamber Guardians out of my deck. Seems like that would be a thing. Biogenic Ooze. If he doesn't have a removal, then the Ooze will... The Ooze will do. Yeah, we're going to use the Ooze. We're gonna use and abuse the Ooze. See, Ooze only gets swing. but it doesn't have trample, so like, it doesn't matter. The reason I really took the ooze is because of the long term on ooze. The long term should be I can create more than he can, because unless he draws more cards, I'm going to be able to make 2 a turn, and he's only going to get 1 card a turn, so he can't cast more than 1. Like that's my reasoning anyway. Although he's got a ton of ways to start drawing cards and have the mana to cast them, so Ugin may come down, and old Eugene, he'd take care of that ooze. He would. That ooze be in trouble. But right now I'm actually gonna focus on he called Eugene too. I'm gonna focus on making tokens while I have the ooze available, because he could have like a deep freeze or something. That's pretty good. And then just pass the turn. I mean, I could swing, which maybe I should, but I think just passing the turn here is what I want to do. He might have a River's Rebuke, in which case, I might regret life a little bit, but I think next turn I'll be in a much better position to start turning things sideways. Careful with that axe, Eugene. Alright, that's what happens. Eugene comes down and man. Every time you hear that card's name spoken, you're taken back to playing Kingdom Hearts. Everything takes you back to Kingdom Hearts. Transmogrifying wand. What? He's gonna transmogrify. Well, okay. Cheap bat. Oh wait, it's ox, my bad. That's a sweet stash you got there. Just noticed I was live. Thanks, Dragon Lord. Welcome to the show. Alright, well, I do need to get rid of Sai, but he's been holding this 1 card in hand for like ever, right? And it makes me think it's probably a Sai. And eventually I'm going to draw another promise. So we'll see how he blocks. I mean, this is a big hit. I did like threaten to pump that. But what I really wanted to do was go ahead and use my mana here and thin my deck this turn. And now I hold up the ability to put a counter on Blast Zone, to pop Blast Zone. I'm not going to pop it at 2. And I think he knows that. But I could go to 3 and get rid of the transmogrifying wand if I wanted to. I do have to be careful right now because if I go to target the Growth Chamber Guardian and he transmogrifies it, I won't get another Growth Chamber. So I do have to worry about that. Let me get a like button roll call. Right? I think Aggressive Mammoth would be a juicy add in this build. Aggressive Mammoth? Okay. Alright. 8/8 trample gives, for 6 gives everyone trample. I would love to hit like N-Rays for runners off the top. Ah, that'd be great. Great. Absolutely wonderful. Cover that. Okay. Whatever. He's drawing cards. Antiquities War means we've got to do something now? Pretty soon anyway. How much does this cost to activate? 1? Really? 1? Alright. Alright, so if I activate here, I'm kind of taking a chance that he sacks a treasure to transmogrify. And then if the best thing to do would be to not tap anything, just untap. I think I will. I think I'll do that. Oh, that's so good. Maybe. Do I have enough? Probably. Let's go for it. 2, 3, 4. 10. It's so sweet. Alright, here we go. Spell Pierce! Oh no, got me. Got me. Bom, bom, bom. I guess if I swing with the 2/2, he at least feels good about transmogrifying it. If he even cares. I mean, he is going to have to keep up some blockers here. And sadly, I'm technically just trying to outrun this Antiquities War. Rhythm, lung, what? Red green split. Spell me. Maybe Shambling Claws. What is this? Dragon Lord. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. You're great. You are great. Some love there in chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be streaming again. Yeah, we took a little time off, but we're here now. I think I'm about to die. Like, if we don't kill him, we've got to have a lot of blockers. Everything becomes a 5/5, and these are flyers, and I can't block those, so, like, we're dead in the air. So, find a way to kill him this turn. all of these blockers. Finale, please. One more time. Right off the top there. Dun 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 dun. Just got to give it my everything. Yep, and we are dead. Alright, let's... We know we're dead before he does. Dragon Lord, does this kill the stream boss? I think it does. I think you are the new stream boss there, Dragon Lord. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. And pick a deck or pick a song from OC Remix and we'll add it to the playlist, or pick a deck and we'll play it. Or you can just, you know, pick, like, just build a deck, whatever. Alright, so what do we bring in here? Carl Harpooner seems good, but then again, Thrashing Brontodon seems good. More Biogenic Ooze seems great. Vivian seems great. I kind of want a new Karn, so they can't, like, activate abilities. Maybe I don't want Gift of Paradise in this matchup. And I just want more trample and just want to be a little bit faster. I know, like, taking my ramp out, but yet we're going to be faster, right? I think I have to out Brontodon. I think it'd just be silly to not out Brontodon. And I'm going to take the other Ooze because the amount of pressure I can put on. And I'm going to drop the Arc Bow. Plaka Worm's got trample. Maybe that's where I want to go, but I think we're good enough with Carnage Tyrant. Although I could see servicing a Plaka Worm. Then that makes me want ramp more, putting more top in. I'll keep that. We'll go from there. What does that land do? Blast Zone would have gotten rid of all of their 2-drops. There's probably a turn there somewhere where I could have put enough counters on Blast Zone to actually pop the Antiquities War itself, so I wouldn't have had to worry about it. And it was probably the line I should have took, but I didn't see it till it was too late. I'm going to keep turn 1 Elf. Turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Incubation Druid and Elf. I don't see why not. Gotta take it when you can get it, right? Play your Bant Narset's Amnesia deck on Reddit like 2 weeks back. Okay. So we'll play a Blast Zone, Druid, Llanowar Elf, pass. That's we're looking at Ugin next turn. That's pretty good. That's turn 3 Ugin. That's pretty good. Hefe, that's always a good thing. Keep it up. And wanted to try and make music, but it's not in your wheelhouse. Me either, man. I am not musically inclined. I'm not really an artistic person, I don't think. So these new editing projects are going to be taxing. Anticipate, thank God. I had to slam it. I had to try it. Let's just see. Bam. if we survive Ugin resolving on turn 3, this is probably going to be game. I mean, I'm just going to keep up ticking Ugin. I mean, maybe not. I mean, if he plays Sai, I might down tick Ugin. Right? It's a trip to Pilot. I might I want to play a couple practice games with it. I don't doubt that. You always have some really cool decks. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped, if it isn't being declared as attacker, you may draw a card. Well, Mister, make me down tick my Ugin. It's one way to do it, sir. It's one way to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and adapt here. And then just swing for 5. Like, so if I can get some pressure started, I'll be doing a lot better off. Plus, this is going to technically give me access to a ton of mana here next turn if I want it. I mean, that's a Lotus. That's pretty good. Free map. Oh yeah, I forgot about the free map. You are right. Ugin does that. Ugin does that. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. My bad. Totally missed the free map. Free map. My bad. Yeah. Right. He played his map. He paid for his map. I'm paying the price for forgetting my map, but you know. Might as well make a dude, right? Oh, we can't. He sorcerer spyglassed me. Doesn't change that though, right? I'm just gonna play everything here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play out everything. You know what? I want that land. Let's put that on top. We don't even have many forest if we hit a Nissa, you know? Where is she? She's been hiding? Did I know that my song list is upside down? Is it really? Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that, but I'm gonna let that be, because that would take me too much to fix right now. Can't do it. Can't do it. Alright, so what happens if I just search my library for a creature card? Alright. Creature card. How much mana can I make here? Let's draw our land. Play our land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that'd be for 8. Everything would be tapped. We'll see where he wants to block. It's still the most horrible time ever for treasure mapping, but if we see what we want on top, then we'll leave it. I think we've got this game though. Although maybe not. We'll see. Nexus is just here for the memes. Did I not? Did I not search my library, or did I click through it? Bet I clicked through it, but I did. Yep. Carney T. Ooh, yeah. See, I could do that. We could actually go get that, or N-Race Forerunners. The problem with N-Race Forerunners is, we don't really need that much at this point, though. So. He scoops. He knows what's happening. Alright. Did we see anything that changes things? I don't think I need to block a worm. I'm going back to Carney T. I like him better. I do think I want Vivian Reed. I think I'm going to take Vivian Reed over Ugin? Maybe? Probably? Yeah. Over Ugin and one Carnage Tyrant. I don't think I need to be that heavy on the Carnage Tyrants, but maybe. Treasure map's been good. I rarely have a soda. Opponent could use Big Tez in that deck. He could just slap it down and be like, wham! I've got 8 artifacts. Take it. I think that Sai is 100% like the way to go in that deck. You can put him in as a win con with Sai and the Bolus's Citadel. In that version, I've been playing around with that more since I made that, and that's Bolus's Citadel. There's a lot of playroom there. We've got lands, we've got things. Let's do the thing. We'll keep this. We're not the fastest thing in the world, but we're coming down on turn 2 and turn 3. We'll see. Oh yeah, more land. Let's do it. We're trying to cast Finale for 10, right? We did it twice before already, and this is game 1. Saheeli. Oh yeah, Saheeli's so good, man. Did she win? Like, she basically won Syracuse, right? Like, Saheeli. The card's broken. It's wonderful. You play Saheeli into Karn. Karn makes a dude. Now, whatever. It's good. It's good. Slaps roof of Tezzeret. Alright, well, I'm going to turn this upkeep stop off because it annoys me. I know it annoys the opponent. Maybe I should leave it on. You think Narset did? Also Sarkin. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, it was probably Narset. I've seen so many Narset cast. But I was very impressed at what Saheeli was doing. Like, Saheeli was, she was definitely making some board states, and that makes me interested in trying her in some other decks. I mean, anything with blue or red. Looks like we're going to be... I think I'm going to beat him in the face right here. See if I can not mess this up this time. I would love to use his ability and give me Growth Chamber Guardian. I don't think I messed it up last time. I just cast it. Slides into Girlfriends for sure. Didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about that. We got Spyglass. We did. I got answers for some Spyglass. I mean, we could blast zone it, but that would hurt. I don't want to do that. But then again, I don't necessarily need to activate the ability on Ooze when I've got two of them. Like, I can just play Ooze, make an Ooze. It triggers at the end of turn. Play another Ooze the next turn. I mean, it's a better use of my mana anyway. I think I'm going to try that. We're going to go that route. Yeah. I'm going to play Brontodon and not even activate it. Just threaten that I could. That's a thing. Oops. By the way, take 4. Yep. You made a mono red Super Friend splashing black for Dreadhorde Invasion, and Sideboard you'll post it on Reddit eventually, or you'll eventually post it on Reddit. Well, thanks. I love seeing the new decks, and also like when Sub Sunday comes up, I'm like, all right, what do I got? And you know, it's treats for me. I appreciate that. She's a $3 uncommon by herself. Pre-release stamped is 27, and a Japanese alternate Narset is also selling for 27. Wow, Japanese pre-released alternate art is 258. Insane. It's pretty insane. Does he have the Spell Pierce? He did not have the Spell Pierce. So we let him eat a land? Or let him eat Brontodon? If he hits land, he can take Nissa. I don't care. I think we just kill him. I think we threaten so much damage at this point that, yeah. So he's just trying to keep me off of mana for the end of my turn. It's fine. he doesn't kill the Nissa, we have so much mana next turn, and it's... And then if it would have blocked the Brontodon, I would have popped the Sorcerer's Spyglass. Narset says we can't draw cards, and we were like, okay. I'm okay with that. So, he can't swing. So, this is actually fine. He could be dead. Well, either way, he's kind of dead either way. You're right, though. I could do some crazy stuff here. Untap a forest. I know I could swing with it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use that last mana to just pop this, and that's more of a scare tactic than it is anything else. I get that we could finale. Why not finale for 8 and get Enraged Forerunners? It's because he tried to stop the ooze. I don't know. Felt personal. I mean, I will eat my words if he like Rivers rebukes me right here. Definitely. But if you guys want to see Enraged Forerunners, I mean, I plan on swinging anyway, so... Alright, there you go. He scooped it up. Do it next turn. Raffle stomp him, right? That was definitely the plan. Let's jump into another here. Go get some. Best quote so far. I don't know, it felt personal. Yeah, alright. Remember Muldrotha. Remember Muldrotha. It's that Sorcerer's Spyglass. Don't you tell me what I can't play. I'll activate my own abilities. I'm gonna keep this. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's not bad either. He did not play a creature. I'm happy with that. Alright, so the question now is, do I just go for ramp and try to turn 2 a God Eternal? Or turn 3 a God Eternal? Alright, so this gives me, you know, I'm not even arguing it. I'm just doing this. Doing this. Stop and upkeep. We'll have the mana. There's a History of Benalia. Land? Do I want that? I mean, I kind of know what I'm playing this turn. Yeah, sure. I mean, I gotta draw lands at some point, so... Well, I've got nothing to do with the mana, so it doesn't matter either way. I was thinking that I wasted some mana here, and I did. But it's not like I was going to use it. I mean, Ronus will be okay. Knight of Grace. I guess we take 2. Activate treasure map on upkeep. Play. We don't have to. Well, we can activate on upkeep. We'll take the 2. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Another land. I'm gonna put this on the bottom. I would like to see something. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I want to see. I mean, we can go for the Enraged Forerunners next turn here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the one from my hand. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Does he got a way to pump 1 mana? I mean, that's definitely a big hit. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I... Yeah. Let's activate. Although I can play Growth Chamber Guardian. I can set up for a much bigger attack next turn. And I might need to do that. I think I do need to do that. Alright, so I go for the setup this turn, right? And yeah, that's the way to go. Ooh. It doesn't help me though. I'll still put it on top, but it doesn't help me. Alright. I mean, this buys us some time for sure. Making 4/4s is good. Hit them with a setup. You guys, they're just madness, right? Whatever. Nothing like a 7/7 Death Touch Trample, right? Here, have 1. Just 1. I mean, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. We moved to blocks. We'll see how he does it. mean, I assume we lose Lana War Elf or something here. Just everything in front of this Grove Chamber Guardian. I guess it doesn't really matter with everything having trample. Just killing something seems good, huh? Alright, so we're getting through with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay. Looks good to me. Oh, he figured it out. He'll be at 1. Ah, darn him. Darn him. Alright, so the... Yep. Assign that way. We'll take a white mana, some green mana. Activate this. Whatever. He figured it out, though. Props to our opponent for that. Bye-bye, Shalai. Oh, it took him to 0? Where was I wrong at? Alright, I was just wrong on the math. My bad. I was wrong. What do we do here? Carnage Knight was so good, right? No board sweepers. I might actually be willing to trade some Brontodons for some knights. That body's probably going to help a lot. I'm actually liking it over Gift of Paradise. Harpooner shooting some of these ladies out of the air. Angels. Well, he doesn't have green mana, so I'm not worried about like calling Shalai. Vivian's probably going to be good here. I just like Lost in Octave talking about Vivian. That's right. Men do that. They talk in lower pitches around women so that they don't feel as scared. Just trust me. Trust me. Vivian's Arc Mode. Do we want that? I mean, is this one of those games where we're worried about going long? Probably not. So what does that give me room for? This Biogenic Ooze? And I've got too many cards. I could probably take out a couple Incubation Druids. Just roll with it like that. Like, I don't want to take all the Carnage Tyrants out, so watch for Sorin. Okay. We don't have a lot of ways to like just directly get at a Planeswalker, so... We can cast Ugin and just down tick. That would deal with a Planeswalker. So it's not bad. We can do that on turn 4, turn 3. We have already. I gotta say that like the deck's very impressive so far. I mean, we're doing some powerful stuff, and it doesn't feel like we're just outclassed. So that feels good. Watch out for Sorin. Harpooners for Shalai. Yeah, I brought in some Harpooners. The good old triple Grove Chamber draw. Still not that bad though. I mean, Grove Chamber on 2 and then on turn 3 make it into a 4/4 actually is pretty smooth. And then I won't go get one. Right? How next level will that be? Would have liked to have seen a Land of War Elf here, but probably should have even pitched this hand, but I actually think the hand's fine. Alright. Yeah, and I'll just go for the activation next turn. Maybe I do go get the Growth Chamber Guardian. So we just repeat this process for a couple turns, just Growth Chamber, activate, Growth Chamber, activate, until we can get up to Vivian and Ugin. Yes, like War is in a lot of decks. There's a lot of the new cards are being played, and you're right. That's a really good thing. That's not good. It's not good. That first strike makes that pretty evil. Maybe I just swing it at Johnny and make him block with his Hazda. Like, can we survive a little bit longer? And I could just, I can chump block this thing, right? So let's go Growth Chamber Guardian, Incubation Druid, pass. Swing from the opponent. Alright, well. I'm gonna play Eugene. That's right. It's Eugene. And I'm going to destroy the Knight of Malice. I think that destroying the Knight of Malice is the correct course of action here, because I can swing with the Growth Chamber Guardian at Ajani now, and he is forced to block or lose his Ajani. Or settle me. If he's got to settle the wreckage, he could also settle the wreckage. Mortify will also work. That will save him too. Didn't see that one. Yeah. By the way, anybody see the new Baleful Strix for snow decks? Oh, what? Really? Did they do all the Strix or just Baleful Strix? Which, you know. Another Hazda Marshall. So, yeah, we lose Growth Chamber Guardian here. We don't lose Growth Chamber Guardian here. Alright. Well, let's uptick. We win this long fight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we win this long fight. or the long game. It's not actually Baleful Strix, it's just functional reprint in Simic, and okay, and only if you control snow permanent. We got a forest there. No attacks. I am going to I wouldn't attack with my land anyway. I'm gonna play Nissa, the one who shakes the world here. We're gonna play a free treasure map. Play a growth chamber guardian. I guess we'll pass the turn. We can incubation druid, tap, activate treasure map at the end of turn here, activate again in our upkeep. Like, we can outgrow this. Yeah. Does he get aggressive now? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and activate the treasure map. Brontodon on top. Will I want that? Probably not. I'm gonna put it on the bottom. I think we can look for something else. Upkeep. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna waste the. Sure, I'll take my land. We will also uptick with Ugin, and that gives us another Brontodon. Oh, Bronte. This is just hog heaven right here. I mean, you can just do whatever you want to do. It just doesn't matter. You just do all the things. All the things. Like, we can swing with these Grove Chamber Guardians. We can activate. Like, what do I want to do? Like, what do we want to do? You know what? We'll look for another card. There we go. Lana War Elf. That'll use up that mana. How do we do this? Do we say a Johnny, a Johnny, a Johnny? You know what? We're swinging at a Johnny. If you would like to block, that is perfectly okay. So we'll be tapping this for mana to activate this. Let's actually not tap that land, and we'll use. Yep, we'll use it this way. All right, we'll get another land anyway. Maybe I should have just activated the treasure map right there. Possibly, it's possibly what I should have done. Use that 1 mana. Instead of leaving it in my pool to activate treasure map. Settle! Right? We're just going to get settled. You just pump the reprinted Diabolic Edict. Diabolic Edict's a good card. That's... I mean... Isn't that the new Liliana card? Diabolic Edict? Instant speed? 2 mana? So good. I don't I don't drink soda that much, and that one's really good. I'm gonna become a soda addict, guys. Oh my god. What do we got here? Truth to what? Madness speaks. Oh man, don't encourage him. Friendly reminder: they just reprinted a strictly better Diabolic Edict in War. Which one is that? The Liliana card? What? What's the card you're talking about? Liliana's Triumph or whatever? Oh. Another game? One more, guys. Stay with me. We got one more to play. We're just technically beating the snot out of people here. What? Man, this hand is a snap mulligan. Oh, y'all don't do snap mulligans? Okay, just snap keeps. Okay. Alright. We'll put that on the bottom of the library. I mean, we've got these to cast. We're good. Ramp into nothingness. Here we go. That's not nothingness. That's a thing. That's ramp into a thing. It does the same thing, but if you control Liliana the Planeswalker, you make them discard a card as well. Yeah, I as soon as I seen that card, I was like, this card is bonkers. It's great. It's good. It's good. I mean, this is our options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, uptick Nissa next turn. Play Incubation Druid. Don't sound bad at all. Turn 3. Nissa. I gotta love it. Like, she's awesome. This card is tap for 3 mana. Gives them a chance to kill my Gift of Paradise land, though. Maybe I should have swung with it? Would that have been right? I mean, it had Vigilance. I could have swung with it, right? The question is do I use Incubation Druid to block here? Like, I don't think I do, because like he doesn't just right out kill Nissa, and leaving her at 1's fine. Now I've got some blockers. Yeah. He is going to block. We'll make another ooze. This is not bad for a 3-mana hand. Like, it definitely shows the power of Nissa. Now the oozes get better, bigger, badder. I also had the mana to activate the Incubation Druid. I actually thought about swinging with the Incubation Druid to see if we could bite off a block there. And that I could always just use the mana into the Incubation Druid. So has to get rid of the Biogenic Ooze now. Doesn't really have a lot of other options with us making 3/3s here. I don't believe he's going to be able to pressure our Nissa though. This gave us a little bit of headway. I will trade an Ooze for this. So, I mean, I guess he's wanting to draw another card, and he does get a card, so, you know, not bad. But, yeah, I definitely make that trade. Alright, so what can we do here? We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this is 3. We can just cast it again. I put way too much thought into it. We just cast it again. Downtick Hero Precinct 1. Make our last land into a dude. Why not? Get sideways. It's like we're playing modern, right? Like, what the hell is this shit? I mean, sorry, pardon me, but what the? Yeah. The power. The power. 3 lands, guys. Playing Ugins, Nissas. Don't matter. Doesn't matter. Chupacabra gonna mess us up. It's gonna happen. The pain. Oh, the pain. There went our Gift of Paradise land. Oh, what a thing. What a thing. So we have access to 4, 5, 6 mana right now if we want it. Oh, no, we don't. We do not have access to that much mana. Because I can't untap mana. Okay, whatever. I guess we just get frisky. I mean, we're swinging for lethal. If he wants to take out our last land, sure. That's probably horrible on my part. I probably shouldn't do that. I mean, that takes a big chunk away from, like, who Nissa is. I mean, she's already shook the world. It's apart. Where'd our lands go? We were punching this guy with them, and it didn't work out so well. I mean, it's not over. It's not over. He needs more. We'll just leave it at that. He needs more. That's more. And it's a land, so we can make another 2-drop. Plays his land. Does he have more? He needs more. Does he have more? That is more. Alright, well. I mean, I think I want to play Grove Chamber Guardian here. What's wrong? Alright. Oh, we've got 0 lands. This makes 0 mana. What? That's a thing. Never knew that. Yep. Now, I expect the ooze in here. Alright, well. 0 lands. Gotta get that last 3 points of damage in. Weird game, man. Unlimited power. Yeah. Yeah. So now what? We just sit here and wait on the opponent, right? Like, we got this. I love your confidence there, Jiz. Alright. I mean, we just wait. See what he does. And we wait. Opponent. Oh, opponent. He's doing stuff. He's tapping mana. He's casting. That's not good. I guess it's not that bad. It's not that great either, right? Because it can shoot things, and that's not good. We need some forest, alright? We need some forest. Forest off the top would be wonderful. Just wonderful. Yes, yes. Getting in at Eugene. Doesn't want Eugene down ticking. That's okay, because I'm making dudes anyway. It's okay. That's one less blocker you've got, opponent. Oh, any land that would come in wouldn't get haste from this, will it? Won't have haste. Oh, it does. Vigilance and haste. Alright. That's pretty sweet. Alright, well, I mean, the opponent's... He sacked his flyer. Oh, we got it. We got it. Land. Activate. Untap. I want to do something with that land, but I'm not going to. That's right, I'm sending a message. Probably the wrong message. Probably shouldn't be sending that message. Well, I mean, we get the arc bow. Because we're going to be throwing our extra lands away, right? For arc bow goodness. Alright. Let's see what happens. Everybody's trying, like, all these Planeswalker decks. Another hero. Come on. That's the third one. Alright. Alright, whatever. Imperious Oligarch. He rebuilt his board. This is a ramp deck. It's almost like we got 36 brand new planeswalkers and they're a big deal. Right? You'd have never thought it though, right? Like, who knew? Growth Chamber Guardian, alright, well, we're getting things. Why won't he pop the one with the land under? Can he see that? I don't think he can see that. It's an Ugin. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. So we lose our Atlanta War this turn. But he's got to block all of them because he's at 1. We gotta land! Gosh, we gotta land. Alright, so... Growth Chamber Guardian? Growth Chamber Guardian? 1 land and we're just... Yeah! Should discard it to the arc bow. I'm like, what? Forest for the win. Alright? So much rides on just one little forest. Relic Seeker? That's pretty good. I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but it's pretty good. Probably make a blocker. I had to guess, I'd say make a blocker. Destroy my land. I can't believe she destroyed my land. And the universe realized you was right and had to correct that. This is fun. I get it. This is interesting. I mean, we're just... Yep. Oh no, he's back to 2 life. He's back to 2 life. Okay. But he's only got 3 blockers for 4 attackers. Okay. Right, because we just downtick Ugin, kill Hero Precinct 1, uptick on the Forest Swing, smack him. Feels like a Legacy Cube, right? Ooze is probably good. Like, should this deck just run more Ooze? More Ooze. Needs more Ooze. I'll take out the Arc Bow. Probably. I mean, he's got Golgari Queen. I guess we could bring in like Sorcerer's Spyglass and like call some of his ladies. And we could do that. Other than that, I'm just gonna run it back. I mean, maybe we bring in the Crawl Harpooners. I don't know. I checked out halfway through that fight. There was a very interesting round there. It was. No lands. Still just getting her done. It's amazing what you can do when you power out your, most powerful planeswalkers very quick in the game, and then after that, I mean, it's just kind of gravy, right? Just sit back and ride on those two planeswalkers. If nothing else, it really showed you the power of, like, you don't need anything else if you can have a couple good planeswalkers. If we can draw lands, this will be the hand to do it with. Treasure Map activating early can give us 7 untapped mana as early as turn 5 if we can continue to hit our land drop. So I'm going to keep the hand. And I think I will go for the Treasure Map on turn 2 so that I can play it on turn 3. Unless I draw a third land this next draw. We'll see what he takes. He may take our Treasure Map. He did not take the Treasure Map. So, definitely going to go for... Alright, so we did hit the draw. It doesn't change the turns, though, does it? Just changes how much mana we have. We only need 6. We don't need 7 anyway. But do I want to burn through all my treasures? I probably don't. Alright, so this means we can save 1 treasure on turn 6 if we go that route. Or sorry, turn 5 if we go that route. Alright, well, we'll see. That draw was not a land. Let's put the upkeep. The draw was a land, so I mean, like, I almost did it. Incubation Druid? Yeah, I'm gonna put that on top. That's it's definitely the kind of thing I'm looking to draw. If it's not a land, that's like the next best thing. So he's going to go for the kill here on my Incubation Druid. I think we really just want to get to the Carnage Tyrant. Although he could have, settle, things like that. We do have the big pick. Come on, show me a land. That is a land. I will keep. Alright, so we do have to draw a land next turn. I think I probably should have played the Growth Chamber Guardian there. This is going to slow us down a ton. Yeah, a whole lot. So we'll just get a little more aggressive with it. I mean, he may have board sweepers or something. He may just be flooded. Choops. That makes this easy on which one we're going to activate. Alright, so there's an ooze. We would love to use the ability. We'll go grab a Growth Chamber Guardian. And we've hit for 4. It starts. Oh, come on. Come on. Just give me one more. One more land. Alright. I mean, this is a clock. He's got to answer this. I mean, he can't just, like, leave these alone. And if we hit a land, we play the ooze, and... Is he playing his last card? Conclave Tribunal. He's going to get the Growth Chamber Guardian. He's taking the big one. Oh, he didn't stop my chain. See, that's not bad. I will use the ability. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. And just keep getting sideways here. He's taking it. Just, alright. He's got one card in hand. Enough land to do whatever. 3 mana, sir. You got me. You got me there, James. Shoot plus 3 mana Vivian seems good. Yeah, instant speed seems real good. Mortify, got me. Land. Oh, there it is. Oh. He might have been too soon on his Mortify. And then next turn when I play the other one, like, things will be completely out of hand. Flourish? Wow. Nope. I'll just take it. Go to 4. I mean, yeah, he gets a flyer, but unless he gets like a really good pump spell, the flyer's not going to hit me for that much. I mean, even flower only give it +2. So, and he played a land, so I mean, that's pretty much gonna seal it up. You block. All right, well, jeez. 100% win rate deck right here, guys. I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. What do you guys think? What do you think about Deb's deck? Right? Like, you know, turn 3 Ugins. Nissa shakes the world, is shaking the world. Even when the world falls apart, she doesn't care. Like, that was Ugin that had her back right there, right? Like, when she ran out of lands, let's face it, Nissa wasn't doing anything, right? We ran out of lands. We couldn't do anything. But Ugin was like, I got you, girl. You just chill. Just sit back in that hammock right there and watch what I'm going to do. It was fun. It was fun. I hope you all had a lot of fun. You know, like watching the deck as much as I did playing it. I like what Deb's got going on here. A lot of people have been talking about the mono green Tron list that's floating around. So there's a lot of other lists floating around. You know, pick which one you want. You know, a lot of them are running, you know, the Karns and things like that, and they're pulling combos out of the sideboard. But remember this, like you don't have to do that to kill your opponent. There's other very effective ways of killing your opponent. And turning your lands into 3/3s is one of them. I will say this, I think this deck could have used maybe another Planeswalker or possibly 2 more Planeswalkers. Whether those are Karns or not, I don't know. You know, maybe even Kiora. You know, like untap some stuff, do some things. But, you know, a couple more Planeswalkers and some mobilized districts. I really like those in the versions that I've been playing. And the Mono Green Tron, that's probably one of the next decks on my list to kind of toy around with and dig into and get to know a little bit better. Either that or the Jeskai Super Friend. So, you know, I'll let you guys pick that. Maybe I'll put up a post saying, you know, what do you guys want to know more about next? Like, what do you want to see next as a deck tech? Jeskai Super Friends, or do you want to go with that Mono Green Tron list, or whatever? So. Yeah, man, Deb's got a solid list here, and you know, it makes you think, like, there's got to be something to this mono green, you know, Tron thing. I hate calling it Tron. It's not Tron. It's mono green ramp. There's something to this mono green ramp that it's appealing. And, you know, it's not like it was a couple seasons back where, you know, the mono green decks were, you know, just creature heavy, but yet those are still floating around. Like Galta didn't go anywhere. Still Leaf Champion, still a thing. Drop it on turn 2 and you'll find out. There's still some stuff. So, you know, like, is there a mono green deck that's competitive in our format right now? Like, even if it's not tier 1, is it tier 1.5, tier 2? Because a tier 2 deck can still take a tournament, right? Especially your local FNM. So, you know, I know we got just you know, Jeffrey Willig out there who's a big fan of mono green. So, you know, hopefully he will pick up his Nissas who shake the world while they're fairly cheap. I think they're still fairly cheap. I think Madness was talking about that earlier over in chat. But all in all, like, I think that I think the deck's great. I really, really do. So, so when does full-time streaming happen? Just out of curiosity, this is it, man. Putting out deck techs. Like, dude, it actually took me a long time to record, edit, and my editing was still horrible. Record, edit. Then go back, like, you got to save those videos, and then you got to come back and put your transitions in and stuff like that. It's a pain. You know, it's like, okay, we'll see you in an hour, and you know, in 10 minutes we'll have your video rendered and you can do the next step. So it takes time. And you know, your computer's kind of locked up during that time, so it's not time you can do other stuff. But if we're in it, then hell yeah, right on. But that's the plan. We're gonna keep with the nightly show, like I've always said. You know, I like doing the nightly show. I like hanging out with you guys. Maybe pushing that back a little bit though. We may be starting around like 7 o'clock or so. Like right now, we got started you know, earlier than normal. You know, like, I was always a 9:30 kind of person. I'm a night owl. But you know, I've got other more an additional plus. Any sign that means more, or any word that means more, yeah, in this situation. But yeah, I just got more obligations and things now, so it means like trying to get to sleep earlier so I can get up earlier, and like, oh, adulting is so hard. All right, anyway, yeah, but let me know. We've got we've got a lot of videos to put out. And there's a lot of decks. I've got a lot of devs decks that I'm going to be making up. If you're watching in the comments, let me know which one you want to see next. I think we're going to do the all artifacts decks next, but I don't have anything slotted after that. So yeah, that'll probably be our show for tomorrow night. Will be the devs artifact deck. I may get to it earlier, and we may do it midday, and then do something else tomorrow night. I don't know. You let me know. Drop some stuff in the comments. What do you want to see? Like, what do you want? Like, what coverage do you want? What decks do you want to see? And I'll play them. But for right now, until I get that information, I'm just going to go with what I got, and that's another devs deck, and then some Jeskai Super Friends. So, all right, guys, that's it. That's all I've got. Had a lot of fun. Hope you had fun. Like, I can't just keep tacking onto this end thing, right? Stay awesome. We'll see you next time.